it has been a plentiful harvest today in the garden. So let me just show you some of the stuff I've picked, which is, this stuff is cutting stuff, but okay. Look at this pile of pesto, okay? And I harvested maybe like a third of what I had, and then a little bit of parsley, and some lettuce, and some sage, and I've got a bunch of spearmint here, some peppermint, some oregano for my stepmom, and what was really exciting, I gotta show you. Like, look at these. Okay, my tomato plants are a little bit, I just let them go wild, but there's so many tomatoes that are gonna come in. I'm so excited. Oh gosh, I'm getting eaten alive by mosquitoes. But yeah, look at all that. But look, okay, these are my cucumber plants that I planted in a cardboard box. But look at this huge cucumber here. I don't know how it just sort of, I didn't notice. And this one, it was kind of hidden. But yeah, look at that. I have no idea what the heck is going on with this tub. Yeah. But yeah, look, this is where the basil was planted, and then I think this is just a wildflower that kind of popped up. But yeah, there's so much more pesto to be made. And now I'm gonna check out my raspberries, because I think I might have some more to pick. Berry harvest for today, not a ton. But this little guy is now flowering, which is new. And yeah, look at the little bees in there. It's so exciting. And more are heading. So this one's close. This one is a little bit leaning over. This one's got a couple heads on it. This is the tallest one by far. Doing very well. Yeah. Super tall and pretty. Very exciting. Hey guys, just sharing a quick little reframe or a different perspective, different way of looking at things that I've been taking. I'm trying to reflect on, internalize, practice from Eckhart Tolle's Power of Now book. And it really, what he just talked about is, there's this, I think it was chapter 9, 8 or, between chapter 8 and 9, or 8 and 10, that's the last section that I just listened to, which is this is the final sections of the book. He just talks about, there's a question he's answering about loving yourself before you love other people, or before you're able to fully love other people or be in relationship with them. And he talks about, I mean, seeking self-love or seeking happiness. It's something that often people seek as this goal, and they do it in such a way that it's very future-oriented, this thing that I am pursuing and trying to move towards, which can take you out of the power of that you have now in your present moment and your acceptance of the present moment. And so he said something along the lines of, it's not about loving yourself, it's about being love. And I was like, whoa. Like, and he says it in the context of like, there's no you, like in like an egoless way, like you're not you, you just are. It's hard to explain. I'm really bad at explaining that, but I don't know, somehow it's felt helpful in that it's like, it's not this thing that I'm trying, like I'm seeking self-love and I'm working on my self-love, and one day I will be good at not doing negative self-talk, and I will suddenly feel like, Lana's confident and she, whatever, she loves herself. but it's been something I've been working on for many, many years. And so, and I know that it's a journey and you have ebbs and flows and highs and lows. And that's good. That's good to accept and not be so hard on yourself that you need to be like at the top of your confidence at all times. But I think what feels more helpful is that if you are constantly staying present and tuned into all the love and light and good energy of the universe, you'll let that flow into you just as much as, you might try and have that flow out to others. So I don't know. I think it resonated more in a way of tuning in to love and all its facets. Your love for yourself, love for the present moment, love for the plants and the animals and your fellow humans, and that, yeah. So I don't know. I'm just trying to be love and not think of it as the separate thing, the separate tool outside of myself that I need to apply to myself. I'm just being love and tuning into love and light and positivity in the now. And everything that I can, anything at all that I can control is in my now. So anyway, I don't think I explained that very well, but I really, really recommend what I listened to Eckhart Tolle's Power of Now book, and I love that he's answering, like, it's very Q&A style, the whole book, and he's answering the questions. And I found particularly chapter 8 towards the end was just chef's kiss. It was a lot about how to have enlightened relationships, and it gave me a lot to think about. Like, this is one of those books that I know that I want to read over and over again, just as like a little crash course of like resetting your focus and your mindset about life. But yeah. I have to end with a sigh, of course. All right, folks. Happy Sunday. I have no idea if this is going to be a video of its own or if it's going to make it into one of my vlog compilations, but thank you so much for watching. I love y'all. Hope you have a great day, and we'll see you in the next one, hopefully. Okay, bye. I also did some weeding and changed up these plants. So I don't know, I thought I planted carrots here, but it just ended up being a bunch of weeds. So I moved my mint there so I can take over, spread out. I know it grows well. I can dry it out for my teas in the winter. I moved this little cherry tomato plant out of this pot because it was really competing for sunlight. So gave it its own pot, and again, I have 3 little lettuce down here, but I picked them and they're not doing too well anymore. I probably picked them improperly. So, doing that. Did a bunch of weeding in all these beds. That one. So I moved my rosemary out of my basil pot and weeded. Had this old washer barrel that we were going to use for a fire pit, but we got a different one. So I filled it with cardboard on the bottom, soil on top, and sprinkled it with wildflower seeds that you can see little remnants of. It's pretty late in the season, so I don't know if they'll grow well, but we shall see. Did some weeding, and I think these are supposed to be broccoli plants? Question mark? So they're looking happier. Got my sage doing well. And then reseeded some of my wildflower pots. These are coral bells. Are supposed to be more mint and more wildflowers. This one's kind of doing the best. There's even like little buds starting. So yeah. And what else did I do? Oh yeah, weeded a little bit of my lemongrass and fastened my pea and bean plants to this lattice because they were drooping over. Yeah. Okay.
What was I gonna do? Oh yeah, now I'm going to weed my front garden beds and try and trim the birch tree out front because it's got all these dead branches and then they drop and then it's a pain to pick up because they're dry and they snap. So I'm gonna try and tackle that today. We'll see how that goes. First, I gotta give the sunflower update. This row is almost all fully headed. 1, 2, 3. This one's got 4, 5, 6 on it, and then this one's gonna have a bunch too. Very exciting. And anyway, this one here doesn't look too happy. Maybe I need to tie it up because it is tipped over. I'm covered in dirt. And you know what? I'm actually wearing a hat because I have burnt my scalp recently. So we're trying to be smart. I'm wearing this little workout dress for the first time in ages and I feel so cute. And I'm having a little trampoline. Come join me. Listen to the birds. And just like that, I'm out of breath. Have a dance party in your kitchen and go outside, look at the moon, and look at the stars twinkling. Which you can't see, but it's still really awesome.